Are you looking for charm, convenience, and connectivity? Well, welcome to Provenance, Shreveport's hidden gem. It's a place where Southern charm meets modern living. Let's take a look inside. Wouldn't it be nice to live in a place where everything you need is just steps away from your uniquely designed home? Well, here it is. Welcome again to Provenance, a thoughtfully designed, master planned neighborhood where charm, convenience, and community all come together. Built on principles of connectivity, walkability, and lifestyle convenience, this unique community blends residential charm with everyday accessibility. It's conveniently situated off of I-49 on Southern Loop, and due to its location, it allows quieter, community-centered environment while still being close to city amenities. At the heart of the neighborhood is the Provenance Town Center, home to locally loved businesses including Rhino Coffee, Southern Made Donuts, Great American Cookie. You'll also find a medical clinic, a bank, post office, barbershop, nail salon, and even a cigar lounge, all within walking distance from many homes. While many of these amenities are open to the general public, there are some features that are available only to residents of Provenance, such as the clubhouse, the swimming pool, the gym, and the pickleball court. Other than these, most of the amenities that we'll cover here are open to the general population. One of the main highlights of this community are the amenities, and you can see here we have to the right, we have Red River Bank, but not only is it a bank, but inside it's a full-service post office. I think the only thing they don't offer is post office boxes, but you also have El Cabo Verde to the right, a Mexican restaurant. You have Heron, May & Company, and you have the Windrush Grill there to the right as well. And right there across the street, you can see there's Rhino Coffee, which also includes the Great American Cookie, Southern Made Donuts. There's a barber shop there as well. Now, I don't know about you, but I love to have choices. And in this community, they have managed to pack in as many restaurants and features as they could. And I must say, they really did a fantastic job. There's a bit of variety there, especially for it to be all within walking distance of the homes. And yes, there is even a nail salon. We just passed that up a minute ago. And off to the left, you might have seen a large brick building. That actually is office space, and I believe they're getting ready to start leasing out those office spaces. So who knows what kind of businesses and opportunities are coming right there onto the Provenance business circle. Now here we're facing the lake, and you can't really see a good view of it. I'll put some other pictures in there as well. But this lake is part of the Provenance community, the neighborhood. There's a walking area where you can actually go down and get closer to the water, and a bridge that goes over the top. A lot of people go out there and take pictures. They decorate it, especially for the holidays. It's a really beautiful feature of the neighborhood. And you can see now we're starting to see some of the homes here. And all I can say is ooh and ah. These homes just make you appreciate the architecture and the thoughtfulness that is put behind these designs. Even their placement and the way that they've been spaced, it breeds a sense of community. You can see that they are close together. There's not a lot of space between them. Now, for some people, that's not a good thing because some of us like to have a little more breathing room, a little bit of space between the homes. But the way this is designed, if you don't mind being close to your neighbor, it's really designed with that sense of community in mind. You are in close quarters, and there's different areas and sections of the neighborhood. And as we go through, you'll see that some have more space and more land than others. And it is strategically divided into sections with the types of homes that are placed there. But look at those beautiful front porches. As we said before, the neighborhood was designed with community and connectivity. And what says, come over and sit on my porch and talk with me? What says that better than having a beautifully designed front porch? Broad, wide steps we saw just a minute ago. And I love to see those flags waving. We have a flag here to the right. It's just such a welcoming environment. So if you don't mind being a little bit close to your neighbor and you really rather have that feeling of connectivity and closeness, you will find that here in Provenance. And even if you feel like you want a little bit more space, like I said, there are some areas and some lots that are larger than others. One feature that I like about this neighborhood as well is notice that you do not see any garages on the front side of the street. You're not pulling up into any homes. There's sidewalks leading up to the property, but the garages are actually located on the back side of the home, and they're accessed through a street that goes behind the property. And that way it saves the beautiful frontage scene of the home. All you see is the home, all you see is the front porch, the landscaping, and the beauty. Here we can see this is a back street connected to some homes on the other side, and there you can see we have those garages, but they're not in the front to take away from the aesthetics of the neighborhood, and that's something that I really appreciate. I really never did like the feeling of driving up to a garage. I want to see the home, I want to see the design, I want to see the craftsmanship there. And speaking of the craftsmanship, the neighborhood features a variety of home styles, from charming single-family cottages to larger estate-style properties. The architecture reflects a southern influence with inviting porches, as we've mentioned before, beautifully manicured yards, and many of the homes are built with high attention to detail and quality craftsmanship. This to the right is another one of those planned green spaces. And I know previously they used to have a movie night, I believe they called it Movie Under the Stars. And it was open to the community. You could go there and watch the movies. But they have actually built an area in the front for community gatherings. We passed that at the beginning of the video, so that might be where they hold those events now. Look at that house to the right, though. Wasn't that beautiful? That architecture, just so amazing. None of the homes look the same. And you can see here, based on these fences, that some of the lot sizes are getting a bit larger. So you do have options. If you don't want a teeny tiny yard, there are options. Some of the homes do have a larger yard space here, as we can see these to the right as well. Look at the design, the landscaping. The roads are wide, there's sidewalks. You can go walking, riding your bike, walking your dog. Oh, look at these homes. Just beautiful. What they've created here is an experience, not just a neighborhood, not just somewhere to live, but a place to experience. Just taking in some more of this footage, looking at these beautiful homes in this neighborhood. Again, you don't see the cookie cutter feature taking place here. It's not the same home repeated over and over and over again. Here you have to the right a Montessori school. I believe it goes up to kindergarten right here within the neighborhood. How convenient is that? Now, if you're like me, when I see a beautiful home, I don't just want to know what it looks like on the outside. I want to take a look and see what it looks like on the inside as well. So we're going to look at several homes that are currently for sale in Provenance. This first one is a quaint cottage style home. It is around 1,220 square feet, 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, and listed currently at $394,900. The address is 1963 Crossvine Lane, right here in Shreveport. This next property is 2060 Fairwoods Drive, right there in Provenance. It is currently listed at $530,000. It has 2,010 square feet. It was built in 2014. 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 1 half bath. Just a beautiful home. And to point out again, you can see the yard size is quite small, but if you are done mowing the grass and weed eating, that may be perfect for you. Cutting grass is not everyone's cup of tea. This last property is at 2092 Fairwoods Drive, again, Shreveport, Louisiana. This home has a list price of $1.5 million. It is 3,423 square feet, built in 2020. It is a custom-built home. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1 half bath, and 2 fireplaces. You can see, all I can say is magnificent. You can see the yard here is significantly larger than the one we looked at before. Enough space for that large pool. Just looking again here on the inside. Now, if you are in the market and you are interested in relocating or looking at some of these beautiful homes here in Provenance, not to mention they do still have lots that are for sale for building on as well, please feel free to contact me. My name is Aurora Wells. I'm a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Allied Real Estate here in Bossier. I will have my contact information listed here for you to be able to reach out. I'd love to help you with any real estate needs that you have. And back to our video here. We passed by those lovely white picket fences. Now, we did not drive all the way through the neighborhood. There is a lot more to see, but I figure I'd leave some mystery for you so you have a reason to come out and just take a drive around Provenance. As I said before, it's not just a neighborhood, it really is an experience. And one of the things I appreciate about Provenance is these amenities are available to anyone. You can see is when we came in, there was no gate, and that was intentional. They designed it without a gate, just to give it that warm, welcoming feel. I believe they do have security on the premises at night. Looking over to the right, you'll see this common area. This was built recently. You see they have the covered stage. This is where they hold the concerts, the farmers market events. They really are nice events to come to. And then of course you have the restaurants that are behind, so you can grab your hot chocolate on a nice chilly night in October, November, just out enjoying some live music. It really is a great experience. Again, just come by and take a look. If you're driving south on I-49, you're going to get off on Southern Loop. Drive for a little bit. You'll probably feel like you're going nowhere, but I guarantee just keep driving a little bit and you'll see Provenance pop up on your left. You won't regret it. Hey, sorry to interrupt. I just had to tell you that I made a guide for Shreveport-Bossier just for you. This guide was designed to ignite a love and a passion for your city so that you can embrace it and all the qualities that it has to offer. I think you'll really enjoy it. If you think so too, check the comments below and click on the link to download your free copy. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Provenance. Whether you're looking to move or just exploring new places in Shreveport, I hope this video has been helpful to you. And click here or here to watch the next video.